Oh, look at that. A bird shat all over the seat. Hopefully that's a sign of good luck. Oh god, it's too early for this. Well, hello. It's Usernamekate. And welcome back to my channel. Well guys, I'm kind of vlogging under weird circumstances today. So this is the second day of lockdown Mark 2. We're gonna rock down to Lockdown Avenue. Infection rates are higher. First and foremost, I hope you guys are well. I hope your families are well. I hope your businesses are well. It just seems like it's a world full of suffering at the minute, and it's a bit grim. So I'm on the S1000XR TE, or the S1000XR Mark 2 as my dad calls it. So yeah, for now there's going to be no Rivington jaunts, there's going to be no Peak Districts, excursions, there's going to be no Yorkshire Dale delights. Oh, look at this traffic building already. Vile, absolutely vile. So guys, I am on the S1000XR TE. Seat height reduced, my stumpy little legs. Right, after the last S1000XR video where I got my dad on board, he seemed to be a bit of a hit. Some of you guys find him the Lancashire Tom Selleck, which he was obviously made up about. Must be the tash. And a lot of you guys said that you wanted to hear what Dad's opinion of this bike was. So he had a service done at my work, Williams Motorcycles in Manchester, and he took it out. So you know what I did? I mic'd him up, didn't I? He was very out of his comfort zone, bless him, but took one for the Ralph team. He got involved and he did a bit of a vlog, which was really nice of him. So without further ado, let's roll the tape. Alright, it's picking up everything that you're saying now.
Is it on?
It's on.
I've put my sat nav on your desk.
No, it's fine.
So here we are. Kate's dad here, or as she laughingly called me today, username Dad, really. So here we are, the latest model S1000XR. We've already been out this morning, me and Sid. I was on that. He was on this. See you later, kid. I've got to say, being back on the GS was fantastic. But let's just have a see with this thing. Okie dokie. Right. Follow me.
So obviously I have the lovely benefit of hindsight here, where I can look at what my dad said and reflect back on it and see how it compares to what I think about the bike. So one of the things that Dad mentioned was the gear changes. He said that they're really smooth.
I'm not a great one for clutchless gear changes from first to second. However, I went from first to second then clutchless gear change and it was smooth as silkworms. So nice, yeah, impressed with this up to now. Let's go down through the box. Yeah, no dramas there. Yeah, that was nice from first to second. Normally on my own I use the clutch when I'm going from first to second. On this one then just sneaked up into second, no problems whatsoever. Yeah, it's feels really nice.
And I'd definitely be inclined to agree with him on that one. For me, this bike's gear changes is almost on par with the S1000XR gear changes, up and down the box. It is really, really refined. But dropping down 5th, 4th, up the box 4th, 5th, 6th, beautiful. So yeah, particularly because he is used to GS's, he does find that the GS gearbox is more agricultural, but he's okay with that. And so am I, quite frankly, because they're just different bikes, aren't they? You know, this is like a thoroughbred sports tourer, so you'd expect that smoothness of the quick shift and auto flip. So Dad said something, cue the tape.
Kate was saying that some people have said feels a little bit underpowered and you've got to rev it to get it going. Didn't have any problem then, as you can see from the lights. Just turned the wick up and we're up at 70 in no time at all.
So my dad said that I said that some people think it's underpowered, and it's not the case. What I mean is under-torqued. Like, don't get me wrong, 160 brake horsepower is fast enough for anybody. You know, nobody can... Oh, tank reserve level reached, sorry. Nobody can say it is underpowered. What I just mean is that the bike only really gets wild after 6,000 revs. So, Dad is quite a smooth and calm rider. I like to be really low down in the gears, ready to like pounce if I have to. But Dad will happily be like bimbling through town centres in 6th gear if the bike will do it. I'm just not like that at all. It's not a bad thing, it's just different riding styles. So obviously when Dad winds it on, it does get up to 70 and it gets there nicely. But low down, you really have to twist that throttle to get it to move. Like Teapot once summed it up, like how I feel about the XR, in an Instagram post that he did. Oh, it might be a bit tight this. Oh Christ. Let's give it a go. Hopefully I don't knock it. Safe. Just put myself in view of this wagon and go. Let's nip over here. Ready to nip in here. Oh, Manchester traffic. Did someone say lockdown? Let's sneak in. Let's go down here. We can do it. Flipping heck, I'm nearly at work and I haven't covered anything that I wanted to cover. Oh my gosh. One thing he said.
No real vibes through the bars. Certainly no tingling through the feet. I think they've got it right with this one. Like it.
You know, I get that. I mean, I haven't ridden the other one, but he said it is a lot less vibey. Now, there's one thing that my dad kept saying, and it's so interesting how bikers' opinions and perspectives on things differ. So, at first when he kept saying it, I was thinking, oh, that's a bit of a negative. But as he kept saying it and the tone in which he was saying it, I began to realise that for him it's not a negative at all, and it's actually quite a positive. Roll the tape.
It just doesn't feel as aggressive as my XR. It doesn't have the same sort of vibe with it. A bit more understated. Doesn't feel as aggressive as mine. Feels more civilized. Mine feels more edgy, more rough, to be honest.
Referring to it as it's not aggressive. It's civilized, it's refined. And one of the main comments are friggin' wagons when they're parallel. It's just not ideal, is it? Sod it, we'll try and squeeze through. Nothing's moving. We can do it. Absolutely vile. Clear. Let's go. I can nip in here. I'm sure of it. Quick lifesaver. There we go. Don't copy me doing that, guys. That's me leading by terrible example. But I just want to keep moving, you know? Yeah, it just became really apparent that to my dad, what's important is that a bike isn't too aggressive and isn't too leery. Like, when I jump on a bike that I find aggressive, I'm like whipping its back end like I'm on a horse that can't be controlled. Like, I love it, I live for that stuff. But so when people come in and they say, oh no, the new one's not for me, it's really tame in comparison, you have to think, what do you actually want out of a bike? Because some people don't want aggression. So another point that my dad made is that he feels really planted in the seat and that it's a bit like a bucket seat, and it is very much like a bucket seat.
Like I said on Kate's video before, my own tends to push you forward on the seat, whereas on this one now I'm actually planted in the seat. It feels like a bucket seat, to be honest.
But when you've got a little small tush like me, if I want to sit further back, because of the angle of it, how it is a bit like a bucket seat, it makes me just slide forward because I don't really have much ass to kind of fill the seat. I was not gifted. So yeah, I can imagine a 17-stone rump is going to fit in it quite nice and snug. Also, round about this place in the video, I think my dad mentioned what he thought about the XR overall, so I'm going to play that.
So, after having ridden 3 bikes today, ideally which would I like? I've got to say, hand on heart, my choice would be the GS. As I've said before, I'm a twin sort of guy. This was a little dalliance. Don't get me wrong, it does everything. It's a brilliant bike. But you can't beat a GS. And that new 1250, it's just that next level. And I think that will be my next bike.
Oh, I think the biker might have broken down. It's not a good place to brake. How has he got it on the central reservation? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll let you know that. I petrol.
Oh, nightmare.
I know, yeah. I'm only going up the road though.
Alright.
I work literally 2 minutes.
Oh, happy days. As long as you're alright.
Yeah, good, thank you.
Perfect. Alright. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
See you later. Maybe I could learn something from him. I'm on my reserve. So yeah, I'm going to summarise this video with my dad's final thoughts on the bike. So I'll let him have the final say.
And here we are. 'Cause 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 And believing it or not, that one doesn't hurt my feet as much. My calves pedalling back, which is absolutely bizarre. I don't understand that. I know there's a different frame on it. I don't know. Just didn't hurt pedalling it back. So that's another plus point for it. So all in all, I have to say, yeah, mine looks the dog's danglies, but I think riding wise, bike wise, the Mark II, yeah, it's definitely a step forward, but mine still looks better.
Right guys, well I'm at work now. Let's see if I've got enough room to get through here. They've not made this easy, have they? Wait. Here I am. Work, sweet work. So guys, before I end this video, I'll just say this is what Williams is looking like at the minute. Bit of a sorry state without lights off. However, we are still selling. We're doing it through an online sort of click and collect, click and deliver basis. So if you are still looking to buy a bike and you're in a fortunate enough position to do so, get in touch. I'll pop my email address here. Bit of self-plugging, of course. Got to keep food on the table. But yeah, if you're interested in buying a bike, get in touch. We are still operational. Even though you can't come and visit the place and browse around the showroom, we can still help you. Right guys, thank you for watching. Usernamekate signing out.